Hi, my name is Christie Bates. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Mississippi and Tennessee, and I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes here on this video just letting you know about my teletherapy services. Just a couple of questions that come up. One is about who utilizes teletherapy or who might best utilize it. My licenses are in, as I said, Mississippi and Tennessee. Many people in those states live in remote areas where finding a therapist that they really feel safe and connected with might be an issue, or issues of privacy because of living in a small town. And although therapists generally do great about that, if it's something that is of concern to you, you may want to look at utilizing teletherapy. Also, a lot of my clients tend to view themselves as religious minorities, and so now that might mean that might be because they actually do practice a religion that is not mainstream in our culture. It may be that they have no interest in religion at all. It may be that they consider themselves to be progressive Christian, but in certain areas of these states, even people who are Christians of a progressive nature may find themselves feeling like a minority. And that doesn't mean that we have to discuss your religion in our therapy sessions. It just means that for some people, even if they never bring up religion in their sessions, they want to have a sense of safety in about around that issue when they're speaking with their therapist. And so I'm have in another part of my life, I am ordained as a contemplative minister. So by contemplative, uh, oversimplification would be to say mindfulness based. And so I've done lots of work with people of a variety of religions. And so that's one issue. One of the reasons that issues of spirituality or religion can come up for people is that when they're seeking therapy, they are going through a major life change when such issues tend to be more important to us. And so I see people who either are getting sober or have gotten sober, or who have a family member that is dealing with a crisis of getting sober in some area, not only substances. And there also may be an issue of somebody having just a major life change in terms of change in relationship. Maybe you're getting ready to change careers and you're looking for support as you navigate that. So anytime that we are undertaking a big life change, or a change has sort of been forced on us, such as there's been a death in the family, or someone we hold really dear, then those issues of extra layers of safety and a sense of non-judgment become really key. There's also the logistical aspect of being able in our time, our busy culture, to be able to have a therapy session where you're not having to factor in drive time and that kind of thing. So for some people, it's about distance if you live in more remote areas. For some people, it is about wanting to be able to spend some time in self-care, but needing to not have the extra travel time. And so if that's you, as long as you have a space where you have privacy and to utilize, then my electronic medical record, when we schedule the appointment, I'll send you a link the day before the appointment so that it's kind of toward the top of your email. And then we join each other at our scheduled time, and we're able to take care of things there. Another frequently asked question that comes up is whether teletherapy is a good place to do trauma work, to do trauma resolution. And what I'll say about that is that because of the types of modalities I use to help people address trauma, teletherapy works really well. So there's more information on the website about that, but just want to say that has not been a hindrance at all. And one of the things, when I first began utilizing teletherapy a great deal, I wondered if people would go in as deeply. What I find is that sometimes just being on their own turf helps people go really, really deep. So for some people, it's about being in the safety of their home in the middle of the day while everybody else is at work. For other people, their private space may be that they're at work, they can close the door to their office, take a lunch hour, and join me, and that's private enough. Sometimes people will go out and meet me from their car and get on with their earphones, and just for anybody walking by, it just looks like you're on the phone talking to a friend. For another person who's doing it, it's I'm taking my lunch hour, having my therapy appointment. So people just do all kinds of things. The main thing to know is that you do need to be a resident of Tennessee or Mississippi, where I'm licensed. And if you have further questions, you can read further on the website about me, about my practice, and the modalities I use. If you have questions, or if you want a up to 15-minute free consultation just to see if this would be a good fit for you, then we can schedule that. So just reach out to me at the phone number here on the website, or message me, and we'll see about it.